Hello and welcome back for the 4PL Play for Fame Tt.esports July qualifier number 4. Once again, we have SK and the Unicorns. And deja vu moment, this happened before, but unfortunately Galo was having issues. I'm not sure, did they go into tournament draft this time? I didn't quite...
I didn't see that. I
Alright.
wouldn't have noticed. Alright, Kevin is moving, thank the Lord. Another remake. Yes, another remake, please. Yeah.
That's going insane. Wait, what? So it would be very interesting if once again they donate the first blood, but I suppose it's because it was on their side.
It doesn't look like they're going to. It looks like they're just replaying the whole match.
I mean, it was Galio's fault, I guess, so...
Yep, and it looks like Team Unicorn Riders are going for an invade in a different part of the jungle this time, and Kevin has spotted them and... being cautious of that grab, I think.
Oh, they got to be careful. And there's the flash. It actually gets Kevin looking for flash out. Potentially, Paul is immediately sealed up and popped Q. Land. Lee Sin gonna go in as well. Another flash goes down, and another flash from Kevin should be enough to get him out of there. That was a lot of summoners burn. Both of Ezreal's summoners, one from Blitzcrank as well, one from Kevin, and that was it. So they actually came off better there. Kevin will be going back, most likely. Not popping any pots, very good. So actually, it looks like the Unicorn Riders came off worse.
Yeah. Well, it looks like this time SK were ready for them to invade, whereas last time Yellow Star was caught kind of just doing nothing, just napping in a bush last time, and killed promptly because there was a whole team on him.
That's really what happens when there is a whole team on you. It's
in general.
That's a general rule of thumb.
Unless you are a very fed Darius. Well,
yeah.
Probably. But, alright, so Lee Sin starting with red buff. Maybe looking for that level 2 gank again, but it was I'd be surprised if he did, given that they've already played one game, and it seems like it would be a very predictable move.
Yeah, RNA taking a lot of damage from that red buff, actually. Wow, that's kind of crazy. I mean, he got help from mid and bottom, but it was just like, ow. Lee Sin looking for a potential invade onto the blue, or he could get caught by Shen, looking for that fast tree, might be dashing over the wall. They don't know where he is just yet. RNA gonna turn the corner, finds him, gonna start trading with him. Exhaust goes down immediately, and he will be backing off. That Smite goes down, Vegas will pick that one up, looking for Galio to try and protect this guy. Darius coming down as well before Vlad, and that was a successful invade.
Yeah, it was very nice actually. I was surprised that he was able to survive, but I guess the thing that neither me nor Shen considered was that Lee Sin's taken exhaust without flash. So even though he was tanking blue at the same time as trying to fight, at the same time as Shen, the fact that he could exhaust meant that he could safely steal as well as take, all that damage and then get away with it.
Yeah, definitely true. Disturb once again putting the pain onto Vlad, which is kind of what he needs to do. He needs to shut Vlad down early. As soon as Vlad gets like level 9, he should be good to go. Gains a lot of power at level 6, but then again, Disturb gets heads. So
heads.
That is definitely an issue, and that will be a recurring theme as we progress through this match. So just taking a look at bottom, how are they doing so far? 19 CS to 15. So
not too bad.
Yeah, not too bad.
Being pushed to their tower though, which means they're going to probably start dropping more CS, and they're already a couple behind. Though obviously being pushed to the tower when you have Blitzcrank is kind of a double-edged sword in that they now have the potential to pull someone in only if Yellow Star screws up, for instance. Though it's unlikely.
I mean, that's why Blitz is good and bad at the same time, because he punishes people, but then again at high-elo play, they don't make that many mistakes. So it's a punching champion, which you have to be very, very positional and situational about. It's difficult. Disturb, once again, putting the pain onto Kevin, pretty much under his turret, but it takes a tower shot, transfusion as well. Oh,
and he missed his decimate too, so that's a large portion of Darius' damage, but since he's pushed to the tower, it looks like he's just going to head on back. Probably pick up some more pots and maybe a ward.
Yeah, Ignoramus taking quite a lot of damage from Ari. In fact, he's got the blue buff, but he's not really doing well against Ocelot. Still with the 3 pots. Galio with only 1. Not sustaining as well as you'd expect him to. Holy Kebab Meal at the bottom has gotten the bush warded, so they should be able to see him. You can see Yellowstar just on the other side of the creeps, stopping Holy Kebab from really able to land that one and get those early trades off, which is what they kind of want. Holy Kebab just running towards him. Snowball goes down, turning around, doing a lot of damage to Nif. Yellowstar also trading off. Anxious. He's quite anxious. And obviously E. Oh,
Another
man,
thing
that
to
name.
note about this bot lane with Blitzcrank is that SK have done the right thing and they put a wall in the bush where Blitzcrank is going to be staying. If you can see where he is, he's a heck of a lot less threatening. He's just... You just keep yourself away from a line. Ooh, nice. That was a very close dodge there, actually, by Yellowstar. Avoiding a grab with Tumble the last second.
That's another thing with Vayne. Like, if you have the reactions, then you can pretty much counter Blitz with Tumble. Because it's on a much shorter cooldown, doesn't hurt your mana as much. And Holy Kebab just trying to do something, it's not possible. Like, Nif is just keeping that bush watered, and just, as you said, produces a lot of the fear. And another portion of Blitzcrank, why he's so strong, is his fear. He just pulled a minion, trying to matrix that, but it did not work.
Get it between the minions. Magic grabs.
Not going to happen. So Disturb once again at top. We'll be getting 6. He's halfway through level 5 right now, so we could see some action fairly soon. And maybe when he hits 6, something might happen. Bottom lane has gone back for SK, and they will be picking up double Darians, a couple more health pots, and Nunu picking up some more wards as well. Not much happening at the moment. Lee Sin just farming. Everyone's farming. Taking a look at team comps. Who's better right now? Who should be winning?
Ooh, I'd say mid lane, probably Ari does have a stronger lane than Galio, although they're both quite strong, and Galio is very safe. Oh, and actually,
meanwhile at top, yeah, RNA going straight onto Disturb, who was chasing down Kevin, turning Norton around, and Fusion goes down, Flash and Shadow Dash, duking that one quite nicely, but even so, taking a lot of damage, that's going to push him out of lane for sure, unless he wants to get gibbed. Disturb playing it dangerously.
Oh,
wow.
Shen sitting in that bush.
He's dangerously close to that bush. Ah, it's just pain waiting to happen. I think he knows he's there. There's the ward there, so he hasn't seen him go.
Yeah.
But
I guess he's trying to stay in XP range.
oh, there he's going. There's the dash, and Hemiplay goes down. Decimate as well. Apprehend, and that will be the kill. Straight onto Vlad for first blood.
Oh, I see. He was trying to bait them into the stall for Lee Sin to come in for a lane gank, but he was too aggressive, and they picked him up very quickly. And Lee Sin just missed a Q from a very short distance.
Well, he hit the minions, so he got the farm.
He hit the minions, so he could dive into range for Vlad's harass, which didn't help his longevity, but it's fine. Lee Sin can sustain through the jungle forever.
The best of the tactics. Once again, Yellowstar just dodging those grabs with the tumble, now chasing after Anxious, and you really can't trade off with him well, because Nif is able to snowball him. He can stand and fight, lose, or run away and lose. It's just, he's got the Arcane Shift to open up the gap, okay, but still, that's a lot of harass. He's forced to go back unless he wants to get killed by Vayne. One well-placed Condemn onto the tower will just kill him.
Yeah. And it's also the fact that he doesn't have the mana right now for Arcane Shift. He's just trying to get as many creeps as he can. But, he's in serious danger. Like you can see the SK bot lane here. Look at they're positioning so close to the tower that if he puts a step wrong, they're going to jump on him and kill him.
Yeah, Holy Kebab, if he gets a pull, however, it will actually not aggro onto them unless they actually hit him. So that's also an issue when you're there. RNA just putting some pressure onto that Galio mid. And again, not too much happening. Honestly, I feel that the Unicorn Riders have a better early game. They're just not really capitalizing on it. I don't know whether that's because they're not capitalizing on it, or meanwhile at bottom, SK just getting completely nuked down. Holy Kebab taking a lot of damage as well. Anxious coming back into it. Duke over with the flash. Yellowstar looking to pick this one up. One more to attack, not going to happen. And meanwhile, mid goes down by Galio. Picks up the kill onto Lee Sin from Ari. RNA looking to follow this one up onto Galio. Not going to happen, I don't think. They don't want to dive that. But meanwhile, bottom very close on Blitz, so 2-1 right now, but they were able to reclaim that kill at bottom.
Yeah, that invade, that fight in mid started because Shen invaded very aggressively at race when Lee Sin was at red and came upon him. But the reason he was doing that invade was because he knew they could win a fight if it came to it, even accounting for that Galio ult. So.
Oh, I can see death
Kevin.
on the cards for Disturb. Heads goes down, there's not going to be enough. Hemoplague will finish him off. Goodbye, very classy. And that was just death waiting to happen. You could just see it from a mile away. Disturb just didn't see the kill potential in himself.
Yeah, that's the thing about Vlad, is he always has that troll pool, so he can always dive you, pretty much. If he hasn't used it, he can dive you, and he used it to great effect. He put all his damage down on Kevin, left him in a situation where he was going to die, pulled out. Nothing they could do.
Yep, so SK pulling it to a 3-1 advantage with about a K difference, which is fairly significant at 10 minutes into the game. Lee Sin pinging that blue, looking... Yeah, it looks like Blitz and Ezreal are coming up as well. So really...
Are they just really paranoid in case there's an invade?
Yeah. Well, the Kebab going back into the game, into the lane rather, and just taking the harass to the face from Yellowstar. Not ideal circumstances. Golly will be picking that one up, but even so, they're very paranoid, and they have very strong early game team, but they're not capitalizing on it, and I don't really understand that. If they pull too far into the game, it's not going to work out for them. They have a good mid game, yes, Darius will be relevant, but Galio's main power is in mid game with those 3-man invades, with those small skirmishes, and actually Blitzcrank being really aggressive. RNA there as on with Vegas. Ultimate goes down by Nip, not able to interrupt that one. Ultimate goes down. Kebab taking a lot of damage from the Yellowstar, finding this one after one more auto attack. Vegas will perform a fantastic Dragon's Rage. RNA taking a lot of damage. Flame goes down. That will be the kill.
Oh.
Wow, Missile Barrage from Anxious will be picking that one up with the help of the tower as well. 1-for-1 trade.
That was unfortunate on RNA's part, but to be fair, it was very unfortunate for the Unicorn Riders as well, because they were they thought they baited SK perfectly, and it turned out Shen had snuck round Tribush because they hadn't seen him on their wards, so they figured he wasn't there. The counter game, and they'd already committed so far that Nunu could just right in the middle of their team, slow them, damage them, everything.
Well, Disturb actually going to, for the initiate onto Kevin. Ignite goes down as well. Flash out with RNA there as well. Not able to follow this one up. Maybe looking for the dive potentially if Disturb stays there. No rig to help him out. Bottom lane looking for the pull. Ultimate goes down by Holy Kebab, but not going to follow up that pull. Lee Sin in a kind of precarious position. I mean, he's around the area. I think he knows they're there as well. Well, Kevin's definitely in lane. Doesn't know where RNA is. And Darius has gone. Yeah, exactly. I mean, he potentially does have an escape. Classy. Vegas could be cool here. RNA looking for the Shadow Dash.
He already used it to go across the wall.
Oh yeah, of course. He was still about half a team out of range.
It was literally just as Lee Sin walked around the corner, he dashed over the wall, which was, he must have been kicking himself once he'd seen that. Right, obviously.
Yeah. Nice. So, 11 HP onto that top turret. Yeah, I know the puns. Already starting. And meanwhile, mid just completely bursting down. Galio didn't even have time to react to that one. Completely just burst, and that's the power of Ari, really. It's just crazy burst.
You don't stay in on 30% health against Ari, because that level of mobility you cannot escape from.
Meanwhile, at bottom, Nif has been pulled in by Holy Kebab, pinned against the wall, however, turning this one around. One more proc, and Manshield has popped another auto. There it is. Nif will be chased down and killed by Anxious, and Flash goes down by Yellowstar, actually turning this one around, potentially Anxious picking this one up. Who goes down, does not have the ultimate, so...
Very close there at the end.
1-for-1 though.
Yeah. It was, who got the kills? That's the question here. No, it looks like both ADs got the kills on the supports. Oh!
RNA trying to do some damage, but didn't land the Shadow Dash.
Ezreal was in the tip of that bush, actually, and Shen walked round him. Pro Dukes, I'm afraid, he E'd over his head. Just didn't react quite quick enough, was RNA.
Good stuff. So, 6-3 right now. And... they're falling further behind. I don't know how they're going to fare, because obviously Lee Sin scales off. Ezreal, if he gets Trinity Force, he might be okay, but he's not like the hardest scaling Vader carries in comparison to Vayne, at least. Like, he scales well, but not as well as Vayne does. And instead just kind of warding him off. Something could happen at bottom, however. No, Holy Kebab just going to head back. So what do you think of these team scalings right now, just as the invades are happening all over the place?
If it comes to super late game, SK have got this very hard, because they have one arguable hyper carry, one pretty much general consensus is she is a hyper carry in Vayne, in that she just gets to a point where she will kill your whole team, and you won't be able to pin her down either. Meanwhile at bot...
bottom, Yellowstar will be picked up by perfect pull from Holy Kebab. Also it goes down by Nip, picking that kill off onto Ezreal. And Kebab chasing after, do have the support fight, and he's turning around, he's got the minion on him as well. Would have won that fight. Meanwhile in mid, Vegas might be catching, ultimate goes down by Ocelot, getting out of there. Vlad, meanwhile, is just farming behind the second turret.
Oh, and Ari's going to pick up Vegas? No,
and
not quite.
ward jump,
Yeah.
and being warded off by Galio as well. They're just not able to stop Kevin. He's literally behind 2 towers, and they're not doing anything about it. He's going to pick up the kill onto Disturb as well, very
He's just
easily. Yeah.
so far ahead, and Lee Sin just doesn't seem to have any presence in that lane. He doesn't seem to be able to stop Vlad from just A, killing Darius, and B, pushing down the tower by virtue of just killing loads of creeps. Like, he is pulling further and further ahead, and there's not a lot Darius can do about it without help. And this is where that problem with Galio comes in that he isn't actually that great at roaming in the mid-game. He can't get to top very quickly and then CC Vlad and kill him in order to relieve some of the pressure on Darius, because he's just this slow kind of lumbering guy.
Anxious has been caught by Arane, however he's also caught in turn. Ocelot coming in with a lot of damage, flash over the white holy kebab, chasing this one after. Arane will be picked up, pull goes down onto Ocelot, that will be a double kill. Turning this one around along with Nif and Yellowstar might get the kill onto Anxious. There it is, Disturb has also turned up into the fray. Apprehend goes down, this will probably be the kill onto Nif, and Heads! Yellowstar, double kill! That will be
And
4
that's going to be a
kills
free dragon as well.
for 1. Wow, that kind of just evens up. They are 3k behind us. Drake will give them another 1k gold. They're not out of this. That was a very good pickup.
It was really good play by Blitzcrank there. You saw him flash over the wall, and he silenced both of them, I think, and then he pulled Ari back in again when she had no mana and couldn't do anything about it, had already blown her ult. Like, Blitzcrank just enabled, what, 2-3 kills and a dragon? And yeah, that's it. That was a very good play by him. Like, just aggressively sort of shoving his face into them, and but in such a way that they can't stop him, basically. I'm just noticing, by the way, possibly Team Unicorn does have a good reason to be paranoid about blue invades. If you look at the wards,
Yeah.
they can literally see everything.
All of the vision, and that's what you need. It's like when you're ahead, you put aggressive wards down, and that's just what you're supposed to do. But now they're not so far ahead, and they'll not need to position those wards further back, because, yeah, honestly, they're not going to take this line down, and actually, Valley going to put the ultimate onto Ocelot, popping over that wall, Disturb also there, but the triple essential flash from Ocelot, very, very difficult to pin down.
If Lee Sin had landed his Q, that could have worked out, because he could have followed her through the first jump and possibly kicked her back. But he missed in that initial engage by Galio.
Yeah, kind of an issue. Nif trying to put the pressure down. RNA also there. Darius heading down as well. Pink goes down, they know he's there. Are they going to get this pickup? 3 versus 1. Yeah. Yellowstar chasing after. Pulled over the wall by Holy Kebab. Flash goes down by Yellowstar. Still chasing after Disturb. He's not going to turn this one around. Condemn goes down. Lost Vision. Ultimate goes down by Ezreal. And that will be the kill onto Yellowstar. Meanwhile, mid, that will be the kill onto Galio. Vlad just coming out of nowhere. Oh, he's just been farming the enemy jungle.
Yeah, that was a very nice grab by Holy Kebab in that it forced out that flash from Vayne, but that's really only a consolation prize for losing Darius like that, and now pushing down mid, and I don't really think Purple Team can do anything about it. But for some reason SK is going to back off and not be too worried. I guess Vayne is at bot, so they can't really siege a tower. And Blitzcrank at a tower is always kind of this terribly frightening presence in that he can CC you if you try and dive anything. Like, he can control you forever. Yeah,
for sure. So they're just going to go ahead, return to lane. It's about 18, nearly 19 minutes into the game. And yeah, once again we just have the yellow star sieging bottom. Not too much happening. So that once again just kind of put SK back in the lead. They're about 5k ahead right now, so you have a pretty comfortable lead.
Yeah. That is the thing. They don't have to make risky plays, SK, with their current team, because they have this amazing late game scaling. They have some of the strongest late game characters in the game, and they have all of the peeling power, all of the crowd control. They've got everything late game. Whereas Team Unicorn's pretty good late game, but not up to the standard of SK. So they know if they siege that tower, yeah, they might take the tower, but there's also a small chance they'll come off worse in that exchange. So why not just back off, farm some more, and increase their lead? Just play it safe, easy mode.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you have Vlad and actually Nif going straight onto Holy Kebab. I think this was kind of harassed more than anything. Not following up with a laugh, so bit of a disappointment. But
yeah, Nunu, he's got to be laughing.
Yeah, It's definitely not Blitzcrank now. Ari looking for the gank onto bottom lane. Holy Kebab taking a lot of damage. There's the burst from Ocelot, the mid-game power. And last ultimate charge will pick that one up. Wow, actually Ocelot taking a lot of damage. And that will not be the pickup getting out of there.
Forced flash, but...
It did, yeah. Actually, Ocelot still had the single charge of Spirit Rush, I think.
He did, but I think it was on that very brief cooldown between the dashes.
Gotcha. Oh, Vegas taking a lot of damage from Vlad right now. Dragon's Rage will go out and will counter-initiate for himself. Ultimate goes down with the Hammer Plague. Anxious will also flash out. He should be okay.
Just no.
Wow! Wow!
Damage.
Hammer Plague.
Vlad is on.
400 damage. Ouch.
Yeah, that. Vlad is strong right now, ladies and gentlemen. He has 165 farm, 5 kills. That is a lot of money he has, and he has translated most of it into AP.
Wow,
Spellbound.
I was not expecting that damage from Hemo Plague. It was like, oh, he's safe. No. And Nunibot tried to get out of there. Oh, missed by like a quarter of a team though, I think.
Yeah, this is the thing about Vlad. Like, the main thing about his
Ari has actually caught the Galio, and Deception goes down. Ultimate charge needs to keep one for the defensive, really, just in case Holy Kebab lands an awesome grab. Oh, that rhymes. Nice. So Ocelot out of that charm goes down with the Deception. Not going to land, however.
Yeah. Yeah, like I was saying, the thing about Vlad is his ultimate isn't just a damage nuke, it's also damage amplification. Like, when you're under the effect of it, you take 12% increased damage. That's a lot of damage extra. So, to compensate for that, it doesn't have quite the same damage as, like, a massive nuke that you might get from, like, Annie or something. But, he's so far ahead, and Ezreal is not in a good state, and has no magic resist to speak of. It burned so much, and just weren't expecting that level of damage from it. Just, good lord.
Question of the day. Will Vlad's ultimate amplify the ignite damage?
Yeah, I think it does.
Does
I think they've... hang on. I think they've said they're going to fix that, or fix it because it was never intended, but I don't know if they've actually done it yet.
Right.
And actually, I'm not sure I would like that change if it were to come in, because it might kind of ruin Swain, but he's been viable for such a short time.
Yeah, definitely. So, yep, SK mobilizing straight onto that Drake, and Chen will be split pushing. Yeah, they're forcing the late game. That's what they're trying to do. If they can force the late game, then you have Shen split pushing, but however, you do have Unicorns mobilizing. A lot of damage coming on to Galio. Will be picked up. Nif popping down the ultimate will be picked up potentially by Anxious. No, awesome ultimate. Nice, Shen will save him. Anxious flashing over the wall, not going to happen. Vegas with the ward jump and will not get the last hit onto him. However, Holy Kebab, will he get the kill? No, Yellowstar going to push this tower down, taking a lot of damage from turret. However, Kevin and the 2 AP carries there. Disturb doing something to the side, I'm not really sure what. No, he's going to back off because Scary Kevin is on the way. Yeah, that was not the best of the breast of praise. And
the breast of engagements.
Plus the Drake as well.
I need to keep abreast of this development. I'm sorry. Kill me now. But yeah, it was, I'm not seeing how Team Unicorn can turn this around at this point, honestly. They are, what, nearly 10k gold behind, 9k gold, and they just don't have the ability to fight them in any environment. They can't outmaneuver them because the enemy team, SK, is so mobile with their team comp, and they have Shen, who has a global teleport. But meanwhile, they have what? They have Darius and Galio, who are really slow, and Blitzcrank, who is sort of... he has overdrive, I guess, but he's not really a split-pushing presence. You know, and at the same time as not being able to fight them in an environment where they are trying to outmaneuver them and keep them split up and, you know, take objectives, they also can't fight them in a team because they'll lose. Like, Galio is a nice presence, but he's got nothing on that Nunu and that Vlad damage. I mean, yeah, I'm saying Nunu damage because he's gotten quite a few ults off at this point, and even if he's a support, Nunu's ult hurts a lot.
Yeah, like Nunu's ult is always going to hurt. It's just because it's Nunu. Let's take a look at it right now. He's level 12, so it's going to be level 2 right now. Let's take a look. It is 875 max charge. And because he's not like the main threat usually in teamfights, people really aren't going to save the CC for him because you need CC for like Kevin, you need it for Ocelot. So that's a significant portion of damage. Of course, it's not going to be true damage, of course, because of resistances, but even so, it's pretty significant. So again, you have to save a CC for it, which you really can't considering the circumstances. Wow, the damage from Ocelot, missing the charm, however, ultimate goes down, ripping it into Anxious and Holy Kebab. Could be in a bad position, exhaust goes down, and Yellowstar knocked out of position, completely baited. Ow, the Rumble out of the way of the grab, disturbing heads.
I've got to say though, that again, really good play by Blitzcrank there. Like, he duped that charm, even though he was in a really narrow corridor and it was very close range. And then he knew didn't need to back out because they weren't going to focus him down when there were damage threats, so he ran in and CC'd people. He started, silencing and knocking up. Oh boy. Darius is going in.
Disturb. Going on to Ocelot, 3 versus 2, a situation. CC goes down, ultimate as well. Gem taking a lot of damage. Oh, the heads just misses because the animation was in progress. However, Disturb and Blitzcrank will be picked off. Heads goes down, will pick up the kill to Nunu. Slightly delayed, but you can never escape from the heads. Vegas will be picked up as well from Vlad. Gali will be out of there. He's turning back around. No, don't do it. Don't do it, Gali. It's not worth your life.
Aaron, meanwhile, face planting the wall.
Fine, no one noticed. Anxious actually going in. Kevin doing a lot of damage. Legendary. And he will be pushing down this top turret. Gali, the only one to defend, really can't do anything against that though. He's going to push that out. He just can't afford to die. If they lose all 5 people, then they have no pushing power, no counter engage, and they're just going to get pushed in. Even so, they're going to pick up this inhibitor turret. Maybe the inhib? No, too many people.
I reckon they'll back off and go for Baron.
Yeah, or can they though? Like, what health they are?
They can't if Team Unicorn contests it. That's the thing here.
But do Team Unicorn know that they can contest it? That's the issue. Ooh, Blitzcrank. Ooh.
I've got to say, I really like that Blitzcrank.
No, Vegas, why?
Oh,
why? Lands the Q, must click.
You do not know what you have
Impulsive. Oh man, I love Lee Sin's like that. It's like, I've landed the Q, must click.
Yeah.
Well,
you pretty much just press it twice. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If it lands.
Oh, holy kebab! Looking to land the pole. Honestly, with all the things happening, I've got to say that Holy Kebab has been performing the best, and he lands a grab onto Kevin. Pull goes down immediately with the troll pull. Apprehend goes in, misses a hit. Oh, massive damage onto all 5 players, flashing out of their heads. Goes down. Vayne just ripping apart everyone. Can't even pin that down with the stealth, and Blitzcrank saying worth it because they got Kevin.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm gonna have to say Blitzcrank is the MVP of this match because
honestly, he's done really, really well for himself.
How many plays have we seen from him? I think like
I've
4.
seen, at least 4 really good grabs that have just done a lot. Oh.
Oh, I just have noob team.
Ooh, rude.
Rude.
I don't like you anymore, Blitz.
MV4 lineup change.
I think that was probably in jest.
Yeah.
But,
don't proclaim best scrub. And Gali will be instantly nuked down by Yellowstar. If it does like 4 shots, 4 shots, yeah, I think so. We're like, holy kebab, picking up the pick once again. Kill onto Vayne, turning this one around. We'll pick up the kill onto Ocelot heads and.
Holy kebab, Batman.
Exactly, that's what I was looking for. Oh, Nif on 9 HP. Anxious, can you get the last hit? Oh, he's got the blood boil.
He's taking.
He's over.
Well, I guess Team Unicorn have got nothing better to do than hunt for him right now, apart from clearing the minions. But
hunt the Nunu.
Who's catch the Nunu? Catch the Nunu.
What he needs to do. Oh, Shen.
Anxious.
Can he kill them quick enough?
Concerned.
No, he cannot. Yeah, nice. Disturb going in, and there's a decimate for the kill. However, Edge will fall as well. That is a large chunk of their damage, and yeah, that's steal. I was kill securing, my friends, and that's what Darius does best. RNA now chasing after, I don't know, Holy Kebab. Can you land another awesome grab? I love saying that, it's great. Oh, and he gets it onto Kevin!
Can!
Yes, you can apprehend, and the ultimate goes down as well. Kevin completely being bursted out. RNA, he's still tanking it though. Just knockup goes down as well. Holy Kebab might fall from an Ignite, not gonna happen. RNA now potentially in a bad position. Somehow Vegas misses a point blank.
Point blank Q.
You apprehend, misses, Vegas goes over the wall, still looking for this to happen. RNA with those hemorrhage stacks, he has got the Guardian Angel. Holy Kebab timing that pull, and Vayne just wrecking faces. Mother of God.
I think this is very much over in SK's favour, but I just want to see more of this blitz.
Yeah.
Did you see that? That was a goddamn Matrix grab. Like, getting them right between the moving minions. And still managed to pull in, like, the most valuable target for him to get silence and knock up. I mean, it's over now anyway, unless he can somehow pull both of them onto the spawn pad with one grab.
Oh, he got a minion.
Oh dear. Bye-bye! We loved you, Holy Kebab. Goodbye.
Oh.
Yeah, such a good guy, but... Like we say, SK there just had the game from quite an early stage.
Yeah.
You know, they were a long way ahead, and they had this really high damage, like AOE thing going on with if they got into small engagements, because they had Vladol, they had Nunuol, and they had Ari, all of whom have this kind of high AOE damage. And you notice Ari's taken an Abyssal Scepter because they have these kind of 3 significant damage dealing magic damage sources. So what you just have this AoE nuking going on, and then they just have Vayne for clear up, and Shen obviously to keep people off, basically. Just so much damage, and you know, we think of like Galio as being like AoE, but I'd actually give the AoE damage awards to SK in their team comp more than them. In retrospect.
Yeah, so that will be a best of 1, someone was asking, and we will be moving on to round 2 very shortly. So while we skip to a commercial break and some music, we'll be back in a bit. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you later.